Hello, today I've got a showdown. Lychees. I got 3 different varieties. I'm in Homestead, Florida. They grow a lot of these here. It's a tropical climate. This fruit really only grows in the tropics, subtropics. Even where I'm from, North Florida, these won't grow. So it was a treat to come down here and try these. Let's get to it. Let's see which one is the best. Now this one, the Emperor lychee, was by far the most expensive. It was double the price of these smaller ones. Emperor, Mauritius, Brewster. The Brewster is the smallest. Mauritius is the medium size, and the really large one is the Emperor. So, if I had to guess, because they're charging so much for the Emperor, I would say it's probably the most desirable. But it might just be because of the size. Maybe the flavor is lacking compared to the small ones. So let's see. Start off with the big boy. The Emperor. Okay. So you peel these. That's how you eat these, is you peel them. This one has this membrane on the inside. Let's take off this membrane, guys. There we go. Now I've exposed the juicy flesh. Man, what a big lychee this is. Okay, there it is. Okay. My first thought is that it's a huge lychee, so it's super juicy. It might be juicier than the others, but we don't know yet. We gotta try the others. This one, it does have that typical musky flavor that a lot of lychees have. Sweetness, yeah, it's very sweet, of course. Let's get this seed cleaned up. All right, so yeah, the seed's pretty big. Good ratio of flesh to seed, just due to how huge this fruit was. So on that one, I would say not the most flavorful, not the most delicious I've ever had, but definitely the biggest. It had the typical musky flavor, it had the sweetness. I would say it's a good tasting lychee, nothing wrong with it. But nothing super special about it either. Now let's try the Mauritius, the medium size. I can smell this one already. It seems like it's gonna have more flavor. Yeah, it does. This has more flavor than the big one, the Emperor. Yeah, this Mauritius has an extra flavor, kind of a has an extra floral flavor, we'll call it. I like it though. I do like that extra flavor, I prefer it. Okay. Definitely sweet, has the more flavor. Seed, kind of big. Not as big as the Emperor one. So, yeah. Now on to the Brewster, the smallest. Very juicy. It's leaking everywhere. Okay. Wow. So this one's really good too. This one definitely is very sweet. It might be the sweetest. Had a little bit of the floralness, not as much as the Mauritius. It might be too sweet for me though. It might actually be too sweet. So, now lychees as a fruit, I would give them an 8 out of 10. It's a very good fruit. You peel it, you eat it, it's juicy, it's delicious. It has the shell to protect it a little bit. 8 out of 10. I think the only thing you could complain about with lychees is that it's not a big fruit, so some people would consider it, as a novelty because it's this little thing you peel and you pop in your mouth and that's it. It's not an apple, it's not a mango, it's not something that really fills you up. But I give it an 8 out of 10. Now, considering these different varieties, I would say they're all equal, but they're all different. The Emperor, the huge one, is huge. It has the most meat. It's extremely juicy, and it has a very easygoing flavor. Everyone would like that one. Now, the next one, the Mauritius, I would say that one actually is my favorite because I like unique flavors. I like really flavorful things. So it had that extra floral flavor, that really unique flavor. So I would say the Mauritius was my favorite. And then you have the Brewster, which is just super sweet. And, it's small, but it's super juicy, super sweet. So I'll say the best one for me was the Mauritius. Then the next best was the Emperor, the huge one. And then the least favorite was the Brewster. But I think most people would rate these all similarly and they would all be given around an equal score. So that's why I say they're all equal, although my favorite was the Mauritius. So yeah, I hope this was a thorough review, comparison of these different lychees. It's hard to rate these or to compare them because they're all pretty similar. But yeah, my favorite was the Mauritius. I appreciate you watching. Catch me on the next one.